What's poppin', TreTv gang? It's your boy TreTv, and we back at y'all with another reaction. With this one, we got Keysie SM. The name of this song is Pensando En Ti, which is, basically means thinking of you. When they sent this in, they said this is a song for her dad, Lefty,
Okay.
Lefty SM. It's about keeping him close and honor his memory and the influence he had on the culture. So I definitely can't wait to check this out. But before we get into this, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, Tay the original, man. I think that's real dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just trying to keep her father alive. Because I do
Yeah.
remember the last video we did with Lefty.
Yeah.
They was out there with no the barbecue. With matter of fact, no barbecue. It was a bunch of niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I like that. Let's see what we got.
Before we get into this, if you didn't like, subscribe, leave a comment, make sure you do that. Without further ado, let's get straight into this reaction. Chi. Get the yeah.
Get the yeah.
Cómo no extrañarte si te escucho en todas partes, ni cómo abrazarte, pero quiero dedicarte. Miro pa'l cielo cuando cae la lluvia y te imagino cantando en la luna, música como la tuya ninguna.
Man, that's just crazy the way they're starting off already. She was like, yo, I'll be looking in the rain and I'll be singing and I'll be thinking like, yo, you singing on the moon.
That's
You
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying? Like, I like how it's already starting off. Like, it's like from the rip, it's getting you on a like emotional level. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because you could relate to anybody that lost their parent. You feel what I'm saying? And then you gotta make a song about them. And it's crazy that like her dad did music and she do music too. You feel what I'm saying? It's different when your kids actually pick up into have the same talents you had.
Nah, that part right there. I was going to say that. That's what caught me off guard, how young she was.
Yeah.
The fact that she came up on here and putting herself out there,
She
real vulnerable.
like 9 years old.
Yeah, real vulnerable, you know what I'm saying? But I guess it came across stronger to her to get the message out there about her father.
Yeah.
More so than about her, own self-preservation, trying to, be secluded from the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's strong, dope message, like you said already. Just, I miss my father, you know what I mean?
And then they put the
So
rain
look
on the
to-
window, have her looking out the window.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's tough.
Miro pa'l cielo cuando cae la lluvia y te imagino cantando en la luna, música como la tuya ninguna, nadie como tú.
That's what's up.
Todo el día estoy pensando en ti, pero sé que un día voy a verte. Yo sé que siempre cuidas de mí. Me dijiste que yo soy bien fuerte.
Yo, that sent chills to me when I seen that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got the chain. She got her father's chain. And then they put a hand in there, like, she in the car with him. Like, that hit an emotional level right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say something too. I'm glad you paused it because I was gonna say like that's where a lot of these people don't understand, like that's out there in the streets. You know what I mean, stuff like that. You know what I mean, especially like when you be hearing about them running up on niggas with their kids.
Yeah.
First of all, it's traumatic as hell.
It's
You know what I'm
PTSD
saying?
for the
You know
rest
what I
of
mean
their life.
for the kids. You know what I
Yeah.
mean. Say, and then on top of that, it's like even though again I don't judge. I'm not a judgmental person. You know what I mean. Everybody do what they do. But you know what I mean, at least have the decency to be like, don't do this in front of my kids, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then again, you're taking somebody out for this plane
Yeah.
that has ramifications for everything else. It's like a butterfly flag. We
Yeah.
talked about before one time. Like it's a ripple effect. It's going to affect different people.
Yeah.
And the most ones that it gets that it hits close to a lot of the times is the kids,
kids.
and the family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then now they growing up without a father. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or a mother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just sometimes they be lost, or sometimes it makes them fight harder.
Yeah.
You never know what motivates different people.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But like in this is kind of, you could tell she's sad. She wishing that she had an opportunity, just a chance
Yeah.
to be able to just talk to her father,
One more time.
touch her father.
One more time.
You know, so it's
Facts.
rough.
Cuidas de mí.
Sad.
Me dijiste que yo soy bien fuerte. Yo te extraño mucho más en Navidad. Como le hago con todos mis sentimientos. Se escucha tu música en la ciudad.
That's the sad part. Like now I'm like putting myself in her shoes. Like now, like the holidays is coming up.
Facts.
So at Thanksgiving, she's gonna be thinking about her dad. Christmas, she's gonna be thinking about her dad. Her birthday, she's gonna be thinking about her dad. And it's just crazy. She's gonna keep reliving this over and over. Pretty much on every holiday, she's gonna be thinking about it.
Yep, year after year.
Le hago con todos mis sentimientos. Se escucha tu música en la ciudad. Siempre voy a recordar eso en una canción de corazón. Lo hice para ti, solo para ti, porque tú eres mi
This is
razón.
crazy.
No puedes salir
crazy is looking at, I look at the picture album books and looking at his videos on TV, and that's like kind of what I said. Like even like with like YouTube, if something happened to me, like my kids that have stuff to actually put me up on and look at me and see what I was doing. That's a good thing about him. Like if her daughter is missing his dad, she could go play his music. She could go look at his videos. She could go to the album. So it's good that he put those memories and stuff out there that his kids could go pull up whenever they thinking about him.
You hit it right on the head, man. Even like she's saying, I hear you all around me. Sometimes you can take that for an actual literal form.
Yeah.
Because she probably riding around. Sometimes they hear her dad on the radio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she said, yo, your music still be playing throughout the city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
it's
So
a
she
fact.
could be just driving
Yeah.
and just hear his music.
And instant. You know what I'm saying? Effect.
Todo el día estoy pensando en ti, pero sé que un día voy a verte. Yo sé que siempre cuidas de mí. Me dijiste que yo soy bien fuerte. ¿Cómo no extrañarte? Si te escucho en todas partes, ni cómo abrazarte, pero quiero dedicarte. Miro pa'l cielo cuando cae la lluvia y te imagino cantando en la luna. Música como la tuya, ninguna. Nadie como tú. Keysie SM. Dedicada especialmente para mi papá. Hola papá, soy Ciela. Te queremos y te extrañamos mucho.
Thank you so much. It's crazy.
Lefty SM.
That right there was Keysie SM.
Thinking of you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was trying to pronounce. I forgot you said that's what it meant. Yeah, thinking of
I think
you.
it's Pensando En Ti.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, man. Again, like we was talking about throughout the video, man. First of all, like I said, I was surprised she was so young to come on there and be that vulnerable to put that out there to the world, because that takes a lot of guts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, right there in itself. And then the fact that she's just pouring her heart out and just talking about how much she missed her father. And again, like I said, senseless crimes lead to these type of things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's rough for anybody. I couldn't imagine if my kids had to wake up without me being in their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what they would do without me, because I'm involved so much. And it looks like he was involved just as much in her life. And then, like she said, every time she's in the car riding around, she hears his voice on radios or songs and stuff like that, and going through the picture book and stuff. So you could tell she was definitely in pain. Definitely felt like, she wanted her father back, even just for, like I said, for a second or a moment. And a lot of us take that for granted. This one right here, I'm going to give her a 9.8, because just for the vulnerability, being able to put herself out there, and it was a good track.
Yeah, definitely was a good track. I definitely like what she did with this, and I like the way the video was shot, from the rain being in there, even when she was holding the chain and they had the hand come in there. That shit to chill down my spine a couple times. It's in the chill from the lyrics to the words. I just started talking when it was showing the album book, when it was playing this music on the television. It was just crazy, because if you have a daughter like I do, you have a daughter, you don't have a choice but to like put yourself in their shoes and be like, dang, how would my daughter be if I wasn't here? You feel what I'm saying? Would she be making a song like this about me? How would she try to do the same thing she did in her own way? Because all our daughters would do that, because of the daughter-dad bond is completely different than the dad-son relationship. So I definitely felt what she did with this. I definitely liked the voice. I definitely liked the beat. And I like that she said, I'm doing this and I'm dedicating this song to you. I thought that was tough. Had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10. I don't have a choice but to give the young lady a 10. I thought it was a dope song. Before we get out this video, if you didn't like, subscribe, leave a comment, make sure you do that. Until our next video, TreTv.
Tay the original.
And we out.